The clatter of pots and pans, the sizzle of spices, the carefully curated Instagram shots, it all paints a picture of culinary bliss. Or at least, that's the image Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, seems desperate to project with her fledgling cooking show. But behind the perfectly filtered facade, a storm is brewing in the kitchen, and celebrity chef Andi, the vibrant host of Great British Menu, has just thrown a hefty dose of reality into the mix. Oliver has publicly roasted Markle's culinary ambitions, suggesting her show is doomed to fail, not just because of her perceived lack of genuine cooking talent, but also because of the Duchess's alleged tendency to borrow recipes without proper credit. It's a spicy accusation, one that has ignited a firestorm of debate, raising questions about authenticity, cultural appropriation, and the very nature of celebrity cooking. Is Meghan simply a well-meaning amateur sharing her favorite dishes, or is she a culinary charlatan, building her platform on the backs of other chefs' creativity? Oliver's comments have certainly poured fuel on the flames, and the heat is definitely on. Oliver, known for her no-nonsense approach and infectious enthusiasm, didn't mince her words. Speaking candidly about Markle's new venture, she suggested that the Duchess's culinary skills are more style than substance. "Let's be honest," Oliver reportedly quipped, "does anyone actually believe she's whipping up gourmet meals from scratch? It's all very performative, isn't it? A bit of chopping here, a sprinkle of herbs there, and suddenly she's a domestic goddess. Give me a break." But Oliver's criticism didn't stop at Markle's perceived lack of culinary expertise. She went on to accuse the Duchess of a more serious transgression, recipe theft. "I've seen some of the dishes she's presenting," Oliver continued, "and let's just say they look suspiciously familiar. It's not about inspiration, it's about outright copying. And frankly, it's insulting to the chefs who actually created those recipes." This accusation of plagiarism, even if veiled in playful banter, is a serious blow to Markle's culinary credibility. In the world of food, originality is paramount. Chefs spend years honing their craft, developing unique flavor combinations and techniques. To have their work appropriated without acknowledgement is a profound betrayal. Oliver's claims, if substantiated, could seriously damage Markle's reputation and undermine her attempts to establish herself as a respected figure in the culinary world. It raises the uncomfortable question of cultural appropriation. Many believe that some of the recipes Markle has showcased draw heavily from diverse culinary traditions, often without giving proper credit to their origins or the communities that created them. This is particularly sensitive given Markle's position as a public figure and the potential for her actions to be seen as exploiting other cultures for personal gain. The controversy surrounding Markle's cooking show also highlights the often blurred lines between inspiration and imitation. In the culinary world, as in any creative field, there's a constant exchange of ideas. Chefs draw inspiration from each other, adapting and refining existing recipes to create their own unique versions. But there's a clear distinction between being inspired by a dish and simply replicating it wholesale. The line, however, is often difficult to define, and accusations of plagiarism can be subjective and contentious. Where does inspiration end and outright copying begin? This is the question that Markle's critics are now asking, and the answer could have significant implications for her culinary career. Adding fuel to the fire is the perception that Markle's cooking show is more about image than substance. Critics argue that she's leveraging her royal status and celebrity connections to create a brand, rather than genuinely sharing her passion for food. The perfectly styled photos, the carefully curated guest list, the air of exclusivity, it all contributes to the impression that this is less about cooking and more about building a lifestyle empire. This perception is further reinforced by the fact that Markle has no formal culinary training. While many home cooks possess incredible skills and creativity, the lack of professional experience raises questions about her authority to present herself as a culinary expert. The timing of Oliver's comments is also significant. Markle's cooking show is still in its early stages, and any negative publicity could seriously hamper its chances of success. The accusations of recipe theft, coupled with the criticism of her culinary skills, could deter viewers and sponsors alike. This controversy could also damage Markle's broader brand, potentially impacting her other business ventures and philanthropic activities. In the court of public opinion, the Duchess is facing a tough battle. The debate surrounding Markle's cooking show is more than just a squabble over stolen recipes.